My name is Joshua Benjamin. I'm the founding attorney here at Jab Law, and today we're going to talk a little bit about the things that I wish I knew before I became an attorney. One of the first things that you have to do to become an attorney is get through law school. And there's a lot of things I wish I knew before I went to law school. Organization, calendaring, the importance of choosing the right words, being ready to be called on. All these things are important when you're going into law school. Practice isn't much different. There's still a lot of the skills that you develop in law school. You really need to implement them into practice to have a successful practice. Here at Jab Law, we handle almost 50 cases at a time, sometimes more, sometimes less. And at the end of the day, organization is absolutely vital. If there was one skill that I wish I developed a little bit more before becoming an attorney, it's those organizational skills, the ability to make sure that I am keeping an accurate time entry of every task that I do. A lot of people will tell you, hey, why are you nitpicking 1 minute here or 1 minute there? Well, that's the skill itself. It's not nitpicking time. It's determining where my time is being used effectively versus ineffectively, how I can make my time more efficient. Every single one of those cases that we represent and every single one of those clients deserves individualized attention. What that means is I can't be distracted with 5 other cases if I have to deal with this case. When I first became an attorney, I had just finished undergrad and 2 bachelor degrees in 3 years, and then I go off and get law school done in 2 years. I finished my schooling in 5 years. Graduated at 22, 23 years old, opening up a law firm. A lot of these things came all at once, and preparation was there. There was obviously a ton of preparation, but in all reality, one of the hardest things I found was that adjustment from law school to practice. When you're trying to adjust and you're having real people with real problems instead of hypotheticals and law school textbooks, every action you make is not just criticized, but is vital, is so important to the results of the case. Another thing that I wish I knew before I became a lawyer is how important your decisions really are. What you do and how you make decisions matters. You have people whose lives are in your hands. If you don't have the guts, if you don't have the courage to fight for your client's gonna feel the repercussions of any mistake that you make. As an attorney, I have the pleasure of being able to help many, many, many people and really make a difference in many people's lives. However, I also have the curse of any little mistake is going to come back to bite you. So it's not a matter of being perfect. It's not a matter of perfectionism. It's a matter of due diligence. And what that means is I'm required by law to provide a certain amount of effort in everything that I do. I also wish I knew the importance of delegation. As an attorney, a lot of the tasks that I have are simple tasks, not tasks that actually require an attorney. You have this law school mentality of whatever it is, I can get it done. Just pile it on, and you wind up having a to-do list, the size of your desk. But in practice, that again is not an efficient or useful way to spend your time. I wish I developed the ability to delegate and choose which tasks are meant for me and which tasks are meant for others. All in all, being an attorney is an incredible experience. And to be honest with you, it very much is a roller coaster. But at the end of the day, we're growing. As our team grows, we're able to handle more and more. All these lessons that I say I wish I learned would have made things a little easier, sure. But we overcome all those obstacles. And if I didn't learn it before I became an attorney, I sure as hell learned it in practice. So if you're interested in becoming an attorney, you got to get through law school. And if you get through law school, you're going to develop a lot of the skills. After your law school experience, you're going to have to take the bar. And all the skills that you developed in law school, you have to put it into practice to get your license. You have to memorize a ridiculous amount of information in a very short period of time. If you pass it, now you're in practice. And while you're practicing as an attorney, whatever you didn't learn, you sure as hell are going to learn in practice. So my number one piece of advice, I would say, is don't be afraid of the things that you don't know. At no point should the fear that you experience be the reason that your client loses a case or your client misses a court date. Trust yourself to know that any information you don't have, you'll learn. Any skill that you haven't mastered, you'll develop. This is a marathon, not a sprint, and your clients are going to need you. My name is Josh Benjamin. I'm here from Jab Law. Thank you so much for watching.